Hello, Walking Dead fans. This is Solid Dave Snake, bringing you a review on the Mcfarlane Walking Dead building sets, Series 1 blind bag figures. And you can get these blind bag figures along with the building sets right now at Toys R Us. And up until Christmas, they will only be available at Toys R Us. And afterwards, you can get them at all retailers like Walmart and Target. But for right now, you have to go to Toys R Us, and you will see them in store in these display boxes that I have back here. And there are 22 packets in a box, and there are equal amounts of human blind bags, and you can tell by the top right hand corner we'll have an H there, and Walker blind bags, which will have a W up on the top right hand corner in blue. So those are the two different style blind bags, and whenever you open them up, there will be another packet inside of the blind bag, which will have your character and all its pieces, which are normally about 7 pieces a piece. 5 to 7 pieces. And you can tell that one there is the governor. But all the figures in this first series are displayed right here in front of you. There are 4 separate walkers and 4 separate humans. And I will just start going over each one. We'll go over Carl first. And he is the tiniest of the bunch, obviously. And all round, they are pretty detailed for as small as they are. Except for the faces. All the faces do not have any eyes painted on them, which kind of takes away from them a little bit. But other than that, they're a good representation of their characters in this really tiny format. Carl actually has a gun in his holster here, and he's holding a flashlight and a knife. And they all come with these little clear plastic base stands, which peg into this little C-hook right on the side of their feet. And his hat, you actually had to put on, so you can take it off if you want, but it looks a little funky up there. And of course you had to connect all his arms and his legs. So that's Carl. And we'll take a look at Daryl. And this crossbow actually comes off separately. And it's kind of weird how they did it. It's real paper thin, so be careful with it. But they painted a piece of his hand on there. And you kind of just have to set it in. And it can take some fidgeting with to do it. Luckily I got it in one try there. But I'll take it off for the time being and give you a closer look at him. Once again, no eyes painted on. His face looks really pale on mine too. He almost looks like a zombie. Actually, nice detail on the angel wings. On his biker vest. And he's got the little sheath with a knife there. His hunting knife. So that's Daryl. And then we have Michonne and her pet, which I just knocked over. Michonne may be my favorite. I think she's pretty neat. Dressed like how she was in her first appearance, minus the hood. Or poncho, should I say. I like how they put blood on her katana. And have her holding the sheath. Nice detail on that, too. I just don't understand. They put the little bit of paint detail on her bandana, but they can't paint the eyes. Find that a little funny. And right after Michonne, we'll take a look at her pet 1. I don't know if they're going to make a pet 2 in maybe the next series. I thought it was kind of funny they didn't throw her other pet in this one. But I'm sure they'll have a poncho version of Michonne 2 to go along with these pets sometime down the road. And one neat thing about him is he has the duffel bag and backpack, which have 2 shotguns in it. And that just clips right on his back. And of course there's no arms with him. But he does have this chain piece. But that's a good representation of her pet. And then we'll take a look at the governor. And this is how he looked in the last episode of Season 3. Almost looked straight out of the scene whenever he was gunning down his own men. He's got that expression that he's gritting his teeth. Got the trench coat on from the first season. So I like that governor one too. He's got that AUG assault rifle. And then the last 3 zombies. This is just a random army building zombie here. Got blood on the torso. Running down the mouth like he just got done feeding. Soaked into his hands. Blood around a wound on his backside. Around his knees and leg. I'm almost somewhat impressed with the detail they got in these. You can see how small it is in my hand. Even got blackwash going along with the shirt to make it look dirty. So it's almost impressive being on such a small scale, the detail they put into it. Minus those eyes on the human characters. Zombies almost look better done than the humans. Just another random army building zombie. I think this one's supposed to be a female. Good detail once again in the wash to give a weathered look. And the little blood trails where the wounds are. And then finally we have Zombie Sophia. And she is definitely the neatest zombie out of the bunch. We've never got a Sophia zombie action figure in the 5-inch line, which I'm kind of surprised. So this is the first figure of Sophia. And her base is really neat. She is unlike the other ones, which take that clear classic stand. She actually has this zombie base that you can plug her into. If you see where her foot is, I can pull that out, and you see the peg on the side of her ankle. The back of her ankle will plug right into that hole. Maybe a better look at that base. Even the bottom of it is detailed. So pretty impressive. And the top side is painted better. Even has his guts exposed there. It's just half of a zombie. So, really neat. Give you a little better look as Sophia off that base. She's a little tinier, just like the Carl, as they should be. So, that's all the different kind of blind bags you can get, guys. All the different kind of figures in these blind bags. So stay tuned. I will be doing the 5-figure pack that you can get as well. And there's no guessing in those. It comes with 5 certain characters. A Rick, a Merle, some different zombies. I think one of them's RV zombie. So stay tuned for that, guys. And as always, thanks for watching.